Hi there, I'm Darlene and welcome to Super at 60. Welcome to my home and welcome to my kitchen. I am thrilled to have you here today, every single one of you. Yes. Today is cookie day here in the Super at 60 kitchen, and we are making two kinds today. I'm gonna make pumpkin spice Snickerdoodles. Yep, you heard me right. And soft, large ginger cookies. Two incredible cookie recipes just in time for the fall season. Okay, we are gonna begin with our pumpkin spice Snickerdoodle cookies. Inside my bowl here, I have 1 stick of softened butter. Yeah, got a little too soft probably, but I'm not too worried about it because when everything is said and done here and the dough is completely finished, it does need to be refrigerated for about 30 minutes. All right, so we start with 1 stick of nice soft butter. We're going to add 1/2 cup of white sugar and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Doesn't that look cute in here? Oh, I just love it. All right, so in it goes, just like that. And I'm gonna mix that up really well together. This is a step you want to make sure that you don't leave out. Make sure that you get it really, really well creamed. The end product will be so much better. See, it doesn't take very long. And I just want to scrape around the sides. Make sure it's all in there. Everything's all well incorporated together. It's looking good. All right, next I'm gonna add 1 egg yolk, just 1 plain old egg yolk, and we'll put that in there. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I have my own homemade vanilla. Look how beautiful and dark and rich that is getting. Yes, it seems like every time I pull it out, oh, it smells better and better, and it looks better and better. Now this is approximately a teaspoon. I'm gonna be a little bit more careful. I realized in some of my other videos I was quite liberal with the vanilla there, and I'd like to use it, especially that kind of sparingly, okay? All right, I'm gonna whip that just real quickly. Once the egg yolk goes in there, you don't want to whip the life out of it. Just get it incorporated nicely. And then in goes my 1/4 cup of pumpkin puree. Just plain puree, guys. All right, and we'll whip that up together nice. Again, you don't have to over whip anything. It's okay. It'll be all right. And there you go. All right, and I'm gonna give that a good scrape. Oh, it smells so wonderful already. I don't care, I could turn just about anything into pumpkin spice. This time of year, all year round, most of the time. I just love pumpkin spice, yeah. My coffee creamer that I make, my own pumpkin spice coffee creamer, yeah, I use it year round. And I did buy one at the grocery store the other day. I think you probably saw it on one of my grocery hauls. And I have to say, and it's an Aldi brand, I'm quite disappointed. Yes, I think I spoiled myself with my own recipe. Is that possible? Well, I did it. I'm pretty sure I did it. All right, let's talk about the dry ingredients for a second. In this bowl right here, I have 1.5 cups of flour, just plain all-purpose. This is unbleached flour. You don't need anything fancy or special or anything. Let's see, I'm gonna turn it this way so I can remember what I put down on this cute little board. But isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? I just love it. I just love being so well organized. It's a lot of fun. Okay, you need 1 teaspoon, a full teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. All right. Then we need 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Yes. 1 teaspoon cream of tartar. If you've ever made Snickerdoodles before, yeah, you know for sure that is an absolute giveaway ingredient. And we need some cinnamon. How much cinnamon? 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. That's gonna go in there. Oh, this smells so good. And a little bit of salt there, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And in it all goes. This little board is gonna smell so good for a long time now. That's okay, I don't mind it at all. I'm just gonna give it a little whisk. I'm also gonna break up a few of the little flour clumps that are in there. It does happen. And I know that's why they suggest sifting. That's one reason why. But I think a simple whisk will break all that up for you, any kind of clumping flour. And it also, of course, gets all the ingredients mixed up in there very nicely and evenly. All right, so that's just about ready. All right, and I'm gonna add that in, just like that. You can just pour it all right in. And here we go. We'll just give it a mix. Now don't overmix again, just like I always say, please, whenever you're baking, just don't overmix. Just wait for it to be kind of combined where the wet ingredients are picking up that dry flour, and that all that dry flour is picking up all the nice wet ingredients. All right, that's about all I'm gonna do. Yes, there are some pieces of flour still showing. It's not completely done yet, but I think I'd like to do the rest of it, just a quick couple mixes just by hand. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I highly suggest it, guys. What did I do there? Make a mess as usual. Oh yeah. All right, oh my goodness. If these come out half as good, and I already know they will, if they come out half as good as they smell, oh my goodness. Yeah, you know how they say to bake cookies before you want to sell your house, and you have people walk through, just makes them get that homey, warm feeling like, oh, I want to live in this house. No matter what shape the house is in, you know, you bake some cookies, and you're bound to sell it, right? Well, I don't know about that. But I do know these cookies could definitely smell good enough to sell a house. And that's it. That's all you need to do. And right now, whoops, the only other thing left to do is to cover this up and put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes, okay? I am a Butterfingers today. Okay, it's been about 20, 30 minutes and my dough has been resting in the refrigerator. I looked at it, it looks really good. It is ready to be put into cookies and rolled into the final step, which is the sugar cinnamon that we all think of so fondly when we think of a really yummy, yummy, soft Snickerdoodle cookie. They are just so, so good. So I tweaked my cinnamon sugar just a little bit. Okay, yes, I do have sugar in there, and yes, there is cinnamon in there. I put 2 tablespoons of sugar, and you can put 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and call it a day. Roll it up in that, and it will be absolutely delicious. But because I love pumpkin spice anything so much, I did the 2 tablespoons of white sugar, and I did a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/2 teaspoon of, guess what? Yes, pumpkin pie spice. And you know what? You're gonna love it. I know I am. Okay, in my bowl right here, I have 3/4 of a cup of soft butter. That's 1 stick of butter and a 1/2 stick of butter. And I just put my fingernail right through it. And me and butter today. I'm talking about Butterfingers. Yeah, I think that's my middle name today. All right, and I have a cup of just white sugar in here. I'm gonna give it just a quick hand mix. I just wanna get it all nice and soft, nice and creamed up. Sometimes I think the hand mixer creams butter and sugar together better than my big old stand mixer. Alrighty, and now you want to add 1 room temperature egg. I tell you that all the time when you're baking. Try to have room temperature ingredients like eggs and butter, things like that. All right, you'll see, they just whisk. Is that the right word? Yeah, whip, there you go. They whip together just so much faster and so much better. Or cream, I think cream was the word I was really going for there. Sorry about that. All right, and a 1/4 cup of molasses. This is a 1/3 cup measure. So I just barely went to the top there. Yeah, trust me, it's a 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup molasses, any kind you got. All right, there you go. Now be careful with that, because just try and toss it right in the sink right away, because it's sticky. All right, and we're gonna give it another good mix. Now it'll come together real nice. Now that we have all that wet stuff in there. Yeah, perfect. Look at that beautiful color. Okay, let's see, now I'm gonna put my dry in. I'm not quite as organized, guys, for this one that I was before for the other one, but that's okay. All right, 2 1/4 cups flour. And I'm just gonna, I like to spoon my flour out into my cup. Just is for a better measure, that's all. It's just a little bit better, especially, you know, you might be able to fudge on a couple things, like maybe a sweet bread or something like that. But when it comes to cookies, you want to be kind of careful, and they're just kind of very careful, carefully just kind of, oh, brownie. All right, we need 2 teaspoons of ginger, 2 teaspoons, not 1, but 2. All right, 1, 2. All right, and we need a 1/2 teaspoon of cloves. Now pay close attention to that, guys, because cloves are strong. Yeah, no more than a 1/2 teaspoon. Make sure it's nice and level. There you go. We need some cinnamon, excuse me for my hand there. 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. 3/4 of a teaspoon. All right, I'm just gonna kind of guesstimate this too, just not quite a full teaspoon, and we're good to go. All right, and then I need some salt. I'm gonna put a 1/4 teaspoon of salt in there. Gotta always have salt when you bake. All right, sprinkle that right on the top. And what am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh yeah, my 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Here it is right here. I'll go ahead and put that right in, just sprinkle it over the top. And I think I have, those are all the dry ingredients. I think they're all in, and we can go ahead and whip them up nicely. Start on a nice slow speed so it doesn't go flying all over. And that's really all it is to your dough mixture. It's looking beautiful. Oh my goodness, see, it starts out nice and crumbly. Oh, it smells so wonderful. All right, and then it starts, you can see it's starting to get darker and darker. That means the butter is incorporating fully, and the molasses and that egg just incorporating so well into the dry ingredients. And just look how that has come together. It's just beautiful. It's like a picture. Perfect, picture perfect. Okay, just a little bit more and I'm gonna be done, and I think that's it. I don't like to overbake, as you've heard me say a million times, and my hands are nice and clean because I just washed them before I even started this recipe, and you can see, look how beautiful. It's just absolutely gorgeous. That is gonna make a beautiful cookie right there. All right, let me get all this put away and my cookie sheets out, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna finish off these delicious, soft, large ginger cookies. All right, our dough is completely finished and absolutely gorgeous and smells so good. And a completely different smell actually from the pumpkin spice Snickerdoodles, by the way. All right, these balls are supposed to be about an inch to an inch and a half, there they go, apart. These are big, okay? These are gonna be big. So we're gonna roll them in sugar, just like we did the other one, but this is just plain sugar, and just drop them right on, just like that. So if you want to make them smaller, you sure can, but then you're gonna have to change the name of the recipe because these are soft, large ginger cookies. Our day is done in the kitchen, and I made two, not one, but two delicious fall cookies for you. Fall cookies, these could be Christmas cookies, anytime. These cookies are absolutely delicious. We made the yummy pumpkin spice Snickerdoodles and these incredible, soft, large ginger cookies. Cookie number one, Snickerdoodle. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that yummy? Don't you just want to take a bite? I know you do. Okay, because I do and I can't. This one here, for reference, hello, I'm back here. Look how big that cookie is. Yes, that is our very lovely, soft, large ginger cookie. Is it not beautiful? That is a beautiful cookie, yeah. They both are, really, and you know, they both taste very different too. They both have that nice brown color to them because of the spices that are in them. This is a spicy time of year. And they're just beautiful. They're just beautiful. You honestly can serve these anytime. They're just that good. Okay, so I wanted to tell you quick about the company that we'll be having here. This coming Halloween night, we have our whole family coming over, and all the kids are gonna go trick-or-treating, even the itty-bitties. Well, they're all pretty itty-bitty, but you know what I mean. Strollers. Mom and Dad are gonna push the strollers. And Oma and Opa are gonna stay home and hand out candy. And I'm gonna have dinner here, and you know what I'm having for dinner. Oh yeah, Halloween hash, Saturday night, be here. Because that's what we are serving up, and it's gonna be delicious. Once again, I hope y'all saw that video. That was the Croctober extravaganza video. If you haven't seen it, I'll list it below. It is a fabulous, fabulous video. Yeah, I had a lot of fun putting that together. Both my husband and I, we enjoyed that. And also, my mom is coming back for a little bit of a stay with me again. And so I know some of you have met her in some of the other videos. And so I'm sure at one point or another, she will be making an appearance and you'll get to meet my mom again. And my brother is coming, my younger brother is coming from California. Yeah, Dave is coming all the way from California to be with us while my mom is here, because he hasn't seen my mom in a long time, like since way before the pandemic thing. So anyway, we are excited. We're gonna have a house full, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm making cookies and some baked goods to kind of put away. He's watching his carbs. We're watching our carbs. My mom doesn't need a lot of sugar, so yeah, I don't need to make a ton of things. And so while they're here, I'll still be cooking up a storm in my kitchen. So look for my videos next week. But for now, I'm gonna take just a tad bit of a break to spend some time with my immediate family here for Halloween. And I hope y'all do the same. Just have a good time that night. And if you're giving out Halloween candy, you know what? Do it with a smile and greet each and every trick-or-treater as though they were so extra special. Have them leaving your house, your apartment, your abode, wherever it is you live, and you might have trick-or-treaters come. Have them leaving there feeling like, that was a really special place. I'd like to go back there someday. I want to thank you again for joining me in my kitchen. I had so much fun, like I always do with you. And let me remind you of one thing. Send me your recipes. Yes, I am getting such incredible recipes. I'm getting really excited about picking the next TFR. Yes, Tube Friend recipe. Another one is coming up. Another one is in the works very soon. And it could be yours. So send them in, please. Send them in, superate60@gmail.com, and I will get those and I will read through them. If I need to contact you in any way, and most likely I will have to, we'll go back and forth, just making sure that I have everything correct, and so that I can make them and do you proud. Yeah, let's see, we've had Rhonda so far, we've had Bobby Sue so far. They have been outstanding recipes, and I would love to add yours to that list. All right, so do 3 things for me. Yes, love God, love your neighbor, and do good. All right, bye now. Lord bless.